Hello, this is Kanako or Neko, whatever you want to call me. I'm just going to go quickly over how I do basic scale recolors. Anything that you want to do that's more in depth, like say some of your gradient ones, like mermaid colors or your rainbow scales, you may want to look at something like a substance painter, just because if you look at the body, your body's disconnecting stuff in substance painter will allow you to paint in a 3D place, not play, place. So it'll be a little bit better for this. So I would suggest, unless you're just doing it for one body, maybe doing it on your Gen 2 body and baking it over. Um, I have other guides for baking to from Gen 2 to Gen 3 or Bebo, so that's no problem if you don't know how to do that. So first things first, we have to remove, of course, the skin scales from the skin, unless you already have a cutouts nicely done for you. I'm using Westlake's Scales Plus. You can use whatever you want. I just want something that's quick and easy to use. So this is way easier with the Vivo Plus multi. I'm sorry, Gen 3 users, time from made it a little bit harder that way. I can't say for the other bodies because I personally haven't looked too much into them. Um, you may be able to do this trick easily, maybe not. I'm gonna use GIMP for this, but it works the exact same way in Photoshop or any of your other ones. What you're gonna do is you're gonna hit your select by color. Make sure your tool doesn't have anti-alias on or your feathering edges. Make sure your threshold's nice and low. You're on your specular. Click on the orange. Go over here. I'm gonna follow your layer mask just to make sure I don't do anything wrong. And all I'm gonna do is just go fill and boop. Now I just have my scale selected. And I am going to apply my layer mask. And select none. Now I have a nice clean cut of my actual scales. That's all there is to doing cutouts. So now for actually coloring them. So I'm gonna add a new layer. It's gonna be transparent. So this is where you have to figure out what color you want to do it. I typically like to color on rain scales just because these are closest to white. So your colors show it nice. For my when I do my black scales, I actually did color in the scales just because I had a nice formula set up for doing that. So for these, I'm gonna do them sort of like a bluish color just to show. I'm gonna fill this in, and you're gonna use your layering mask. So this is where it comes into what you personally want. I like to play around and see what I want to do. This is going to be a lot of what you feel like doing. I sort of want like a baby blue color scale. So I'm going to actually go with this one. I think that doesn't really look good. But I'm going to duplicate this. And then I am going to go with another type layer and see which one I like. I think I want to go merge or multiply. And you can take this down to 32.5. So I'm not gonna do this perfect just because I'm like just doing this as an example. Let's say I'm like, you know what, I really want to say this has some pink onto it. I'm gonna go in here, I'm gonna go pink, and I'm gonna take my pencil way too big. What was I last doing with that? And I'm going to zoom the heck in. I'm not using my shortcuts, just to be nice to you guys. And I'm going to boop. Now, of course, I'll go here and I will go boop there. So now I got a pink dot there. If I was smart, I would have done this, duplicate, and then Multiply 32.5. So that's all there is. You could also say you're like, I know for sure up around the face I want to be, delete this, fill this pink. I'm just using this as a sample. I'm trying to be fast just so this doesn't go too long. And I'm going to do another one. But say around the face you know that you still want to be that vanilla color. Or say white. Let's just be real fun. I'm going to go ahead, I'm just going to erase all this up around here. Because I want to be up around the face as white. Like that. And now I'm going to go here. And I'm going to go and realize I don't know how to erase everything. Like a weirdo. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go color this all white. Give myself a bigger brush. Boop boop. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit new from visible. Hide these. And this I'm going to go like that. So that's my scales. So let's say this is what I want. I go new from visible. That's my scale outlay. Any of your our mod packs right now, either in your creative resources or where you download by, you'll get something like this, which has all your scales cut out nicely for you. But I'm not scales cut out nicely. Your skin without the scales. So you can just drag and drop that in. Sometimes if you're zoomed out, it will drastically drop in. But if it doesn't because you are trying to go fast, like me, just press this here to alignment, move down, move to the side, and that is your scales right there. It works the exact same way for your face and your tail. You can go back here, you can see exactly what you did. You can do new from visible to export out. You could just export out like this is a PNG. I hope that was helpful. For substance painter people, you're gonna have to hand paint on your scales. You're basically gonna be exporting. You're gonna basically take, where's my scales? You're gonna basically say this is just your skin. You can also do it back before you cut out your skin for your scales, and then you can, after you paint them, cut the scales out from the skin, and then put that on top of your body. And then from there, you would just bake this to the other bodies that you want your scales for. I hope that's helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in my Discord. Hope you guys have a good day.